here we have mosquito things. That's for washing my body, that's for spraying, and that's for washing clothing and car things. So you wash that into it and it lasts for ages. You spray that onto your body, and that's for washing my actual body. Here are some drill bits which I've needed to build the to prepare the vehicle for curtains. Here are more mosquito things. This makes a sound and keeps the mosquitoes away. This is a replacement for those of us who scratch like crazy when we shouldn't, and we know we shouldn't. This is oil that I can drop on if I need oil. This is Q20 for when things go, squeak. This is an almost empty grease because I had to grease absolutely everything in the car. I mean everything. If I didn't grease it, I had to Q20 it. And here's another one just for in case. And this one is called tire jack. Now, it's not that I lack faith. It's just I've been convinced by people that it's wisdom and faith. Not just faith. So, okay, there's wisdom. It's called tire jack. If something happens to my tire, I plug this onto it and it fills the tire and it inflates it, and as well it puts a rubber inside, and when the rubber goes through the hole, because I'm presuming you've got a flat tire now, when the rubber goes through the hole, then it becomes hard because it contacts the air, and that's how you can inflate your tire and keep going. I'm going to need to do washing. I've got a few things. I've got a thingamabob to light, and if I run out of gas, here's the gas to refill. You just pop it in the back there. I've got some spare screws. Whoops, sorry about that. And I've got the little silver washers that go with those screws. I've got a little clamp thing just in case I need them. I don't really need this. I've got silicone, which is useful for stopping leaks, which there were 4 leaks on the vehicle, and it was running down into the chassis and then down into the back seat, and the back seat was soaking up all the water. So I learned that the hard way. I've got a spare toothbrush. There it is. Because I'm going to be gone for a long time, and my current toothbrush is not going to make it. So, well, I mean, it will. It might. You need a screwdriver if you're going to have screws, if you're going to drill holes. So you're going to have a screwdriver. If I think something's flat, but I'm not sure, this is the baby. You see that on the end there? You just pop it on. It records, and then this little button here releases it. This is for obvious reasons. I got some things today for when I'm bored. Rubik's Cube, playing cards, matches. Even although I've got the gas here, matches is useful. Now look at this. Dun dun dun. 12 volt, which means it runs off the cigarette lighter. 12 volt turbo. I wonder if it is. Camping shower. I love showering. How else am I going to keep clean in the morning? Well, we put that, the one end of that, into my 25-liter water drum, which is this little beauty right here. That, by the way, is my cooker. This is the cooking extension. There you can see the scuttle and the bottles and various other bottle related things, and behind there you can't see it, but is a gas. So I've got light over here. I've got a, can you see? No, I shouldn't do that. Over here we've got a tent. Thank you, Lord, that someone gave me a tent, and one chair, and somebody else has promised me another chair, so that we make 2. And that's great. And scissors are always useful because you never know what you're going to need to do. There is a story behind these praying hands. Let me tell you. There is a story behind this, but I'll tell you some other time. This story is God. This goes back to when I was in standard 4, which is grade 6. It's really cool. I'm sure I'll tell you. This is for siphoning water or siphoning petrol. This is going to be very helpful in 40-degree heat. It's a mini fan. It also runs off 12 volts. And that thing's going to be blowing on me like crazy. And then I've got odds and sods. Something to cut. Something to tighten. These are cable ties, which are always useful. You never know. You know, I'm going to be living out of this vehicle for a few months. So the things that I would normally find in a drawer inside have to be with me. So to that purpose, I've got this, which I'm going to put 2 of these. Can you see that? Mostly these things are sold for putting shoes in, but they're actually very handy, in my opinion, for storing things. So I'm going to be storing things behind the seat, the driver's seat and the passenger seat. I just need to tailor it a bit. This is for washing. One of these are going to be for washing my body. One of them is going to be for washing plates and things. Here's some nylon rope, which I might turn into a clothesline. Or if I have enough space, I'm going to take this clothesline with me. See this one here? See this? But it's quite tall and it's quite large. And that nylon rope over there is very small, which is much better. This is something amazing, but again, I'll tell you about it in another video, because it's going to be kind of, I don't know if you'll be able to picture that and this, so don't worry about it. And there's a day pack, and there's my Mac pack, and that's it, guys. And this over here is a gift for someone overseas. And this over here, if I just move this junk out the way, I'm not taking all of that clothing, don't worry. But the clothing I do take will be picked from that clothing. So that, for example, is, that is my Ilat. This is my all-time favorite. And look where it's from. Dun dun dun. Oops. Ilat in Israel. So that's it. Now you've seen how things are progressing. Please keep praying for me. I would really appreciate that. And I don't need much more stuff, but I need a lot more petrol. I need petrol money. And I also need money for a spare battery. I need money for a fridge, like a little fridge that you can put inside. And I need money for an inverter so that I can run 220 volts things, like a laptop, for example. And I still need a little bit more money to just finish repairing the vehicle completely. It's mostly repaired, but there are just a few more things that I need. So please keep praying for me. Thanks, and God bless you.